Hello there, people who have access to the internet and who are currently using it to watch this video. My name is Punfood, or just Pun if you prefer, and welcome to Kaskarafa, the city of water, with all the waterfalls. Though there is a sandstorm in here, like, almost constantly, because we're right next to a desert. I think that's how that works. We can see the mountain from here, and we can see the edge of the Great Crater. This is honestly not a bad city. Probably one of the better cities in the game, honestly. I think Artisan... Well, first off, with our new high jumping ability, we can get new secrets that are on top of these roofs. But also, Artisan wasn't really doing it for me. It's pretty okay. The first town that I can't even remember the name of, the one with the bug-type gym. I guess I could just look it up really quick. Cortando. Cortando doesn't really... It's not hardly even a city. It feels like more of like a outcropping of buildings, like, you know, than anything else. Then there's, Oh. There's Aracuda in the pond. But yeah, Cortando feels more like an outcropping. Lovencia felt like a city, but it also felt like it didn't fully match my style. Muscle Band. Okay. This, I had great success giving this to, my own Ceruledge on my own playthrough. So that's what we'll do for here. I'm bringing Steve along, just because Steve's not going to get a chance to shine with all the water and ground around, so... Also, if you want a Jotonian Wooper, you can trade a Paldean Wooper to this lady here, and she'll give you a Jotonian Wooper, and you can have a Quagsire. You know, if you really want that water-ground typing, as opposed to, you know, ground poison. Which water-ground, I think, is the better typing. You know, only one weakness to grass, right? But, yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna grab items. You can also buy a lot of the better, accessories here. Like, better socks, better... all that stuff. I'm not gonna go, really, for any customization of my character. Because I don't really feel like I have the time. They have a bunch of elevators in this city. And there are items to pick up. I think there's an item, like, at the edge of this pathway here. Yes, okay. So, you can get a nugget. I don't know that that's really worth it, but you can get it. Anyway. Usually there's like a TM or something behind the gyms. Here it is. Hopefully this doesn't trigger the cutscene. Good, it doesn't. Okay. And luckily I shouldn't have to deal with a Nemona fight at this gym, I believe. But I definitely recommend coming up here to where the gym is first, because the moment you try to walk up to the gym, well, this happens. Volton the loser! I'm late! Ah, Kofu, wait! Ah, he got away. How am I supposed to return this to him now? Oh hey, you're here as a gym challenger, right? Yeah? I knew it, of course you are. That big man that just left is Kofu, the leader of the Kaskarafa gym. He has a bit of a childlike side to him, and today he's run off to the market without his wallet. He'll be in big trouble without it. That's where you come in, kind gym challenger. Could you please take Kofu's wallet to him? Sure. Oh, you are too kind. I'd give you a gym badge right now if I could. Here's his wallet, I'm counting on you. Kofu's wallet. It's a Venonat wallet. This I don't know if I'm going to cover the DLC, but it's revealed in the DLC that the Bug-type gym leader, Katie, gave this wallet to Kofu, who taught, who was her mentor, right? So she gave this to him, and that's why it's a Venonat, a Bug-type, right? So I think that's really cute. Anyway, this can be your gym test here. If you do this for me, you pass. Kofu said to Marinata. Marinata. It's on the other side of the desert to the west. Be careful though, there are many dangerous Pokemon in the desert. So that's why I wanted to get started on this early, and why you should too. Because for this gym test, you have to go across the desert over to here. Yep. So, across the desert is what we're going to mainly do today. I'm really excited to go across the desert. But, yeah, it is just one of those, like, part of me wonders what the gym test is if Kofu doesn't run out of the gym and forget his wallet. Like, what do they do? Do they, like, make you cook something for them because he's a chef? That's my guess. Ultra Ball. Oh, of course. So now I have to go back up a level if I want to. Okay. The elevators in this town are a little stupid at times. Do the Delibird presents here sell anything majorly different? Magnet. These do look slightly different. We can buy leftovers if we want to do that. Okay. Oh, wait. They offer Pokeballs? Maybe this is where I can get a quick ball. No. Okay, that's stupid then. Why come here instead of the Pokemart if you're not even going to offer, like, things that I can't buy at the Pokemart yet? I don't know. Here we go. Water Pulse. Not that worth it because I have, like, almost no special attackers. And I don't want to go into the medicine shop right now. I think I'm just going to kind of proceed to... Here's where we'll actually battle the gym leader. I do want to get across the desert today, though, so that might need to come quickly here. But I do want to also grab all the items in town, because in-town items are usually decently good compared to, like, just wild out-in-the-world items, if that's any way to put it. Interesting. Okay. I guess let's get on with the show, and try and get ourselves out into the desert. The Pokemon Center is here, and how many trainers do I need to beat? 5. Okay, that's not bad. In particular, though, one thing I need to do is I'm looking for a particular Pokemon in this desert. I'll hope that I find it. Though the ability to do so is slightly up in the air, questionable. I thought I already found it. Alright, well, let's get started on just, taking down, trainer battles. Because we need 5 of them. And I do want to get the reward. It might just be a TM or something, but it's probably worth it. What's that annoying sound? Basculin! That's honestly not the best for me as a fire type. We'll just try Shadow Claw. Oh. Please live? Okay. We have decent defenses. Nothing to worry about. The question is, do they expect you to come here soon? Like, it feels like aside from the gym leaders, the wild, like, areas that they just offer you know, tend to scale pretty well if you just go from one to the next in like a clockwise or counterclockwise order. You know, for the most part. But the gyms and like other battles just don't. Because like the Pokemon in this area of the desert, I believe, are like low 20s. You know, which after doing, you know, like the level 20 Team Star isn't too much of a stretch to say, oh, you could do that. That's a Flittle. Alright. Careful not to go too far into the desert just yet, because it does get up to like the level 40s. You know, which is pretty high. We'll try a Great Ball on the Larvesta. Larvesta's a bug fire type. Pretty cool. But it also is kind of like, when it was introduced, it had like a semi sort of like important role, and it was kind of like, it was almost kind of legendary to some extent. Let's just try Clear Smog. It won't do much. We're not special attacker. And, okay, we have Flash Fire. Let's try an Ultra Ball. I'm willing to spend an Ultra Ball on Larvesta. I'm trying to fill out the Pokedex, of course, but I'm also just looking for, new, the one guy I wanted to find in the desert. Okay, Sal. Fillet away. By using its own HP. I don't know that I want it. It's kind of a risky move, but I'm more so like, setup moves in general aren't my favorite. But without sharpness, I might need it. I can always relearn it should I need the move. Like, seems like a good move. It's just like, I don't know that I want it now. In ancient times, Larvesta was worshipped as the emissary of the sun. However, it was also viewed as a burden since it often caused forest fires. Larvesta has a pretty low catch rate, just because, you know, it's sort of a revered Pokemon, at least in ancient times, you know, that kind of folklore. Anyway, we'll catch this Cacnea as well, while we're just kind of here. I don't see any reason really not to. Okay. I guess the reason not to is because it's uncooperative. Okay. Oh, we need to, get Sal off the team and start leveling up somebody else. Less so because I'm worried about Sal, going over level cap. More so, I know that we need EXP on other people. There we go. Cool, got a Cacnea. Part of me wants to rush through this and be quick. Part of me also knows that I want to try and get people to the appropriate level. It lives in arid locations. Its yellow flower blooms once a year. Or flowers bloom, whatever. That's so weird. The plural of blooms is bloom. Or like if you're applying blooms to a plural, it would be blooms. Or bloom. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay. Who's not going to be used here? Spine does, I believe, have water absorb. Yeah. But nothing really to offer outside of that. So we can level up Spine for a bit here. While we look for this 35. Yeah, not happening. 35 as well, not happening. If this is the Pokemon I want, then no. Okay. Well, then that just kind of sucks. You still need to beat up other trainers, for the league challenge or whatever. I don't have a... The desert is pretty big, and just a lot of open space, so it can be a little difficult to try and be like, oh, you know, this is where, you know, the thing is located. But there should hopefully be more trainers available to fight up ahead. Dang it, okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll just go for Shadow Claw, hope it doesn't kill. That's probably what I'll do. Flame Charge definitely will. Shadow Claw, yeah, no. Well, maybe Flame Charge wouldn't. I don't know. Yeah, Flame Charge probably wouldn't have killed if we look at that health. Anyway, Orthrum was caught. So, this Pokemon lives in arid deserts and maintains its mellow body by consuming iron from the soil. Okay, cool. Orthrum, cool. Hopefully that's going to the right spot. Whatever. I'm mainly concerned about finding this Pokemon that I want to find, and also finding trainers to battle. Did I accidentally, like, skip one over here? Because I thought there were, like, two really, like, nearby ones that were, like, right next to the entrance. Maybe it's just a little more this way. Okay. Moonstone. Potion. Oh, I'm hoping that the Pokemon I'm looking for isn't, like, a day-only spawn. Because now it's night. Okay, hello. Oh, wait, nope. You are super powered because you have the black text box. Oh, Arven's gonna call us about... Hey, Bunfood. Apparently this desert's home to the quaking Earth Titan. Speaking of which, the ground's been shaking on and they're making me feel sick. Sorry, I'm gonna sit down and rest a bit. Not relevant. We're not doing that now. That's not for, like, another, you know, 5 or so badges. Like, they really make you cross into this desert and be like, there's an objective here that you have to do, like, way later in the game. You know, but also you need to pass through this desert to fight the one guy. Like, wow, thanks. It is a lot easier to get Armarouge early on due to the more available Bronzor. Also, there's a Gimmighoul right here, and I need your Gimmighoul coins. So, Shadow Claw, take it out, and then hopefully we level up and we can start training up other members to be... No, okay. 60 Gimmighoul coins, though. That's it. And it's right around the level I need it to kind of be, too. Alright. This is... let's just go for a netball. This is Relor, a new bug type introduced in this generation. In my opinion, I never used one, and that's why I'm using one here. From what I understand, it's a special attacker, though I don't know what moves it gets, like, at all. Metal sound. I don't see why, because, like, I don't specially attack. Anyway. But Relor, it rolls its mud ball around while the energy it needs for evolution matures. Eventually, the time comes for it to evolve. I don't have a name for you picked out and prepared yet. What about, like... it's based off a dung beetle, obviously. But, of course, Pokemon doesn't want to, like, mention, you know, like, dung. You know, so they just said mud, right? Probably makes more sense. But then, like, why isn't it ground type? Well, it evolves into a not ground type, and that's why. But Nikata evolves into a not ground type, but it's still bugged ground, so... I don't know. Anyway... Do I have a name for this thing? I don't have one in particular picked out. And I'm thinking... I have no clue. You know what? But let's check your stats. Oh. Let's see if we can find a... You know, I was gonna add it to the team, but let's see if we can find a better one. Never used one, so that's kind of one of the main things, like, I wanted to try this playthrough was, Rellor. Rare candy. I already have Phalanx, I have Bronzor. May as well try and catch this Tinkatuff. Will it live a Shadow Claw? That is the question. No, okay, never mind. Oh, okay, so I also do need to go back to boxes, though. And first off, switch out for Roll, which might take part in the battle. And switch out for Owlure, which definitely will not take part in the battle. Let's try Ryder out a bit. Oh, and I need to move these guys out of this box. We will get nature-changing mints, but I don't know. I just feel like eventually, but like I just feel like I would rather just catch Pokemon with a good sort of nature right off the bat. Like you. Hopefully you're good. So we don't want to hit too hard. Let's go for Assurance. It may be Stab. Mudshot. Okay. I am hoping to get, like, Special Attack up or something. Alright. Netball. I probably didn't even need to weaken it. But I have no idea what the name for this thing will be. I really should come up with these things beforehand. Thrash. What? I don't really need Covet anymore if I'm gonna wield Thrash. We'll try it. Anyway. Rellor. I have no clue right now, so let's check your summary. That is probably very good. Is that a good ability? Is the other question I have. Research. Do. Pull up this thing. Pull up bug types. And it looks like that's the only ability it gets outside of hidden ability. So that's probably fine. Okay, we'll send it to the boxes, but we will put it in our team box. And hello. Okay. Do I have one of you? No. So we're going to Assurance you. And we are also going to try and catch you for the Pokedex. Okay. The only problem is I still need to beat enough trainers in the desert. But if I have to come back and do that like at a later point, just because all of them are like way higher level than me, I think that's fine. Alright. Making slow and steady work of the Pokedex. I believe we have over 100 registered. So, you know, that's something. Sharp Claws, this Pokemon pierces its prey and then pecks at them. Although it also consumes berries, it's a carnivore at heart. Cool. Anyway. So, I think this is the perfect time to put you in team. And then, considering what's happened, we need to move you out. You're level 30, you're level 30. Anyone else level 30? You're level 30. So I'm planning to use Rellor in the upcoming battle against the guy. I'm not planning to use Lucky. And I am planning on using Lisa and Lucas, but I think Lisa's evolution should be coming up pretty soon here. To the point that I think I might try putting Lisa up front and seeing how it goes. Alright. I need a nickname for Relor, so I'll have to figure that out in between parts, but for now, I think I'm sticking to just, like, just trying to make progress. I would like to find another trainer that isn't, like, way above me in levels, but honestly, that can be pretty hard. The desert is such a weirdly balanced part of the journey. Like, at least everything else, you know, is around the level that you need it to be. But you have to pass through the desert to, like, get to the water gym thing when there's, like, level 35s. Whatever. Hopefully you're, like, level 20-something. Got a guitar that doesn't make a sound. Like an air guitar or, like, a broken guitar. Well, a broken guitar could still make a sound, so it would have to be an air guitar. Deerling. This looks promising. Okay. You can just Poison Fang this thing. Why you brought a Deerling over here, I don't know. And it'll die this turn. Great. Anyway. Kinda sucks. Please hit twice. Thrice. Twice. What's 5? Like quintice? I don't know. Whatever, Deerling goes down, and you're gonna send out your next Pokemon. Okay. Wigglytuff, that's even more perfecter. Though I am quite a bit, like, underpowered. Probably. But both your Pokemon are weak to poison, huh? Please live. Okay. I do go first, and I should be able to kill it. Assuming I don't miss. Okay. Cool. Well, Lisa picked up a kill for, like, the first time in a while. That was a fun match. Alright. Victorous says my guitar is loud. I have to know. Is it an air guitar? I guess it must be an air guitar. Like, I don't know what else it could be, man. There's some silly cobras around here. I don't know. Silly Cobra is like one of those Pokemon that it's like, I'm grateful it exists. It fleshed out the world a bit. But also, I kind of feel like setting up Sandstorm, there are way better ways to do it than an ability that only activates it once you get hit. I guess it's like one of those, like, to nerf it. You know, it would be way too good if it could just set up Sandstorm, like, you know, that. But Tyranitar can just set up Sandstorm like that, you know, so I don't know. I don't want Lisa to die here, but I also want to catch this thing. I don't know. I feel like Silly Cobra probably gets access to Coil, which is pretty good. I don't know. I feel like Silly Cobra is just one of those, like, kind of forgettable mons. You know. Silly Cobra's large nostrils are specialized for spraying sand, so this Pokemon is not very good at telling apart different smells. Yeah. Oh, I probably need to switch off of the party box again, don't I? Well, whatever. I'll do that at a later point, because we're hitting, like, the 30-minute mark soon. I do want to see what's at this ancient ruin-type place here. If it is just, like, a TM, and there isn't a chest form Gimmighoul. Which it looks like is the case. Well, there's some Relors. So, and there's some Hippopotas. 33. Okay, so yeah, we're approaching the part of the desert that is a bit too dangerous for us. The one thing, yeah, I might just have to say, screw it, we're gonna get the rest of the trainer battles done at a later date. That's probably my verdict. For now, we can head down to West Province Area 2. Get this Gimmighoul. Nope, staying away from the Tauros. And hello there, Kofu. Valton Veluza! Where in the world? You little flowers are getting battered by the seed breeze, something fierce, but you don't care. What strong, pretty little flowers? Where in the world can I go to find more like you? Teehee. Oh shoot, I need to get down to the market. I think Kofu's a little silly, a little fun. Alright. I do not care about much of anything else. I will explore this stuff, maybe do some trainer battle things in between parts. Especially since I need to fight some for your sake. I need 4. That's not bad. I can do that. And then I can take care of the desert on a revisit or something. But for now, you know, I'll do stuff in between parts and we'll catch up with Kofu next time. But for now, I honestly just need to take a break and, you know, heal my Pokemon, maybe get some stuff in order, definitely do some training in between parts. And my name has been and will be tomorrow, the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. And it always will be Punfood. I'll tell you what, I think it's at this point in the game that the back and forth between, like, oh, this is actually level 45, even though it's close, like, to where you start, and this is, like, level 30-something, but you have to cross this area, you know, to get to, like, the level 20-something task, right? This is probably, like, where that problem really becomes apparent and is the most egregious in the game. Because before this, it was just, like, it was still pretty appropriate, like, level increases if you just went, like, clockwise or counterclockwise, but the level increases were more appropriate if you crisscrossed, but now it's full-on, like, you're wandering into, like, level 40 territory for when you're only, like, level 20-something yourself. You know, so this is probably the most egregious part of the game. Once you, of course, reach, like, the top levels, then there's no real, like, reason or care, you know, once you finish everything. So yeah, this part of the game's probably the most, like, egregious with the improper level scaling and balance and all that.